Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance, where today we are going to do probably the hardest thing in the game. We're going to play as Tainted Lilith, because I want to do something easy today. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to go to Mother and just have a swell old time with the whole ordeal. I'm excited. I'm fully believing that pretty much whatever happens, we're probably gonna be okay. Evil Eye. I always forget if this item even works as this character in particular. I don't know what's going on with my mini-map, but yeah, it has been... The game's been acting up here and there in the graphical side of things lately. I'm deciding to just accept it, and this is just the way the mini-map looks now. It's something new for sure. It also just doesn't even line up with the rooms. I mean, it's pretty great. I guess there is a heart here, and then there is a mini-boss a ways to the left, and then a curse room a ways downwards. So, in a way, it does line up. In a way. But, yeah, I'm not... Maybe we're not gonna use the map too much this particular run. Maybe it'll fix itself after one floor. We're all once again going to find out together, because quite frankly, I don't know what causes it. Usually it goes away pretty quickly. I've only ever seen it before in the what's the place called? The main menu. So it's new to actually see it in the game. But we'll see, I suppose. No idea where the secret room is. There's a couple places where it could be. I like how the boss icon is upside down as well. Evil Eye does seem to work with this character at least, so that's good. I'm just gonna focus on the little one for once. Maybe that is actually the strat, because I have been trying that more with other characters, and I feel like it does make the fight a little bit easier to just focus on the small one first. And then you don't have to worry about that whole situation in the end. We get less health, ooh, less tear rate, no extra damage, but a speed up. And honestly, a speed up's not too terrible. I'm probably gonna buy the soul heart that's in the shop over there though, because I think I can appreciate the health now that I do not have a health container anymore. And we're just gonna go directly towards the Mother route, and if it doesn't fix my map, I'll just quickly, like, go back to the menu and continue, I guess. Maybe that'll fix it. And if not, you know, we don't need a map. Yeah, it's still upside down. Alright, let's see if this works. Just to see if it... Alright, yeah, that's just my map now. Cool, fine. I mean, this is alright, but I like the excitement. Admittedly, if we got, like, soy milk or something like that, then that obviously would not be ideal. But fortunately, we did not. I thought that was a Stony for some reason, so I just ignored it entirely, but it's not. This is already starting off great. It's starting off as a run that is looking promising. In every which way. The map doesn't work. I can't tell enemies apart. We're looking like we're gonna have a great time, and that's exactly why we're playing Tainted Lilith. Because with Tainted Lilith, it doesn't matter too much that you can't recognize the enemies in the game, because the character is just so gosh darn powerful. I should probably look for some tinted rocks though. That health thing has me a little worried, admittedly. But again, in terms of which characters I have to be worried about right now, Tainted Lilith, he usually managed to get a handle on things somewhere along the line. I'm probably not going to go for devil deals, probably just going to stick to angel rooms to make it easy on myself. And yeah. I know that one unexplored room to the right is a shop. I know the other unexplored room is a curse room. I haven't really looked for my secret room at all. We did just get another health container, or a health container, so that's good. And the secret room could actually be next to the curse room. That would actually be quite nice. I don't know if this room would allow it. Oh, it's a big room as well, right. Oh my god, the map is actually throwing me off a lot more than I thought it would. Well, we'll make it work. It doesn't matter too much. Hagala's in the world. take Hagalaza actually, just to like this room, just to see if there's anything cool. Pill tears up, very nice. That compensates for the experimental treatment that we got. I also like that you can see like the little splashes in the water from the the invisible enemies in that room. It's quite nice. There is a key to be acquired. Also just pickups in general. Quite difficult to tell. But sometimes you gotta make your life a little bit more difficult as this character, because you usually do get a nice and simple time after all. So I can appreciate that the game has found a way to modify the Lilith experience. Also we get Curse the Blind, which I'm just very happy about. I have 2 bombs, so in terms of bomb count, we're fine to continue to run after this floor if I don't use too many bombs. I'm a little tempted to use the world card just so we can see where the secret room is as well. But I haven't fully decided on that just yet. The main reason is just that I want to be sure that we have at least 1 more bomb before I want to look for secret room related things, but look and behold. Right. That is a bit of an issue, isn't it? This does not help me at all. I don't know what I expected. I don't know why I expected that to work, that I just suddenly would be able to read the map, when clearly it does not assist me in the slightest. Oh, that's hilarious. Ah, Kamikaze, very good. If we could get the, like, Crow Heart Trinket, I actually wouldn't mind Kamikaze too much with the Red Heart container, so fair enough, I suppose, in that regard. Okay, maybe we can make this... Okay, so the secret room icon is next to the shop icon, so this isn't, like, a weird place for it to be. Bombs are key. Okay. Fair enough, we got 4 coins, don't really have much money to enter my shop with. Maybe that golden chest will have something that would allow us to buy anything. We can get that as a lost later, so that's good. The petrified poop is gonna be helpful as well, because in the mirror dimension we will be able to get some stuff there. We can get that soul heart as the loss, so that's nice. And Colostomia. That sounds like we're not going to be fighting the boss as the loss today, because I do not trust it. I do not trust that attack in particular. It is sketchy as hell, and there's just too much going on during that. There's just too many tears. That's really the only reason. I should not fill the entire room with gas, maybe. Oh god. I have made poor choices. It worked out. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Nearly didn't dodge that. I wouldn't mind not getting an angel room, I guess, if we have to make a choice between 2 items. If we only get 1 item, I guess it's fine, but I would like to be able to see my choices in the angel rooms for sure. And there you go. The game always listens in its own way. And we get Stairway. Ooh. There was also a card against humanity, so we're pretty much good to go here. Because we're just, with the poop trinket that we have, we're gonna end up with so much money. I'm also just doing this fight just because I want to have as much angel room chance as possible. I'm slowly but surely just giving up my devil deal life because I feel like angel rooms are just incredible. Ever since Repentance decided that it had to be so. I for one appreciate it. It does make fighting the angels a little bit more worthwhile in regular play, so that's nice. Hearts, keys, sun card. And let's just, yeah, this'll do. Might have been worthwhile to keep that card for later. For like the next floor. Might have worked out in general just because you end up with, you might have gotten like a 4 square room, and that way you can get a little bit more money out of the whole thing, but, well, we're already at 33 coins, so it doesn't matter too much. Plus with the stairway, I kind of want to be able to afford anything that comes our way from the get-go, really, so I do kind of like it. Plus, from the look of things, the poop trinket is paying off about as much as it physically can. We get 2 eternal hearts from that. It is such a good combination. Look at that. We're pretty much going to be maxed out on money. A second ago I had 4 coins. Now we're at 96. It took 1 room. Very nice. Very good. Let's go see what's over here. Hive Mind. Very good. Especially since it's on sale as well. I might as well buy that. And I guess what I could do is use Kamikaze on this wall. And then we can just go in there like this. And then we don't have to spend a bomb. Also, I guess we could just open the door as the loss with Kamikaze. So we don't even need to worry about our bomb count at all. So that's nice. Big chest paying off with more keys, surprisingly enough as well, which is nice. Lovers, Devil. I'll take Devil, I guess. We might be able to get some use out of that. Alright, let's get the soul heart that's in the big room. Let's open this chest for good measure. 98 coins, not quite maxed out, but we're getting there. Let's go here. Do that once, leave the room. I guess I have 8 bombs, so this is really not necessary at all, but still. It probably doesn't hurt. And the mirror time is upon us. This map, I don't know why I have it open as big as I have when it clearly does not show the information that I require. Oh, that is not going to stop amusing me. I don't understand how that even happens, but I am fully on board. Just because it actually hurts the run as well is the great thing. I guess I can give you money. Stairway does show up in the mirror when you first enter this starting room, so that's nice. Emperor, I'm not... It has been fixed since the last time I used it, so that is good. Probably not going to do it as a loss, but it is an extra item at the end of the day, so... should probably bother with that for sure. There we are. That's not where the item room is. I actually don't know where it is. I'm starting to realize. I think it's over here? Yeah. Alright. We're good. We're good. Yeah, we're just gonna leave because the map is genuinely quite confusing to me. That is so incredible. I've never seen this before in the game. It's so good. There we are. Tainted Lilith. Bloop. Yeah. The pile. Which we might end up fighting regularly in a minute anyway, but it seems like a pretty good way to get an extra boss room item. If we could get some extra damage or tier rate, that would be lovely. We shall see if we get either. I guess movement speed wouldn't be too bad either. One of the syringes would be really good. If we can get the spun transformation, obviously that would just be lovely because it's just a little bit of extra damage. It's so many good boss room items. There is also range up. There is also range up, but we might not get range up, so you know, it's looking positive. Plus we get some extra experience fighting the pile with a build that's so far not super exciting. So, yeah, there you go. Tier rate. Very nice. Okay. There is a sun card somewhere, but nah. I'm not excited enough about it. There's also a couple bombs there which I could pick up, but I think I'm just going to be on my way. Was the sun card in this room, actually? It was. Alright. Cool. Let's move on. So far, so good. Curse the Blind again. Alright, cool. I'm still just gonna buy anything, though. Holy Grail. That is flight. Very nice. I will also just fight the Angel once again, because I think having that full key is just gonna make our Angel Room chances nice and high. A little bit tempted by the Eternal Heart. So, once again, just gonna try to lure this boss into these flames, because I feel like that's an honestly fairly effective strategy when your damage is not so high. And they do like them flames for some reason. They really gotta fly through those. Nice. Okay. I guess I'll just use this in the big room over there. That seems nice. We'll probably take care of some of the more annoying enemies. That spider caught fire and became angry. And once again, we'll be able to know where our secret room is. Maybe I'll use it in the other big room, because this isn't like too big of a deal. Because I don't know if these enemies die in one hit. It's a lot of Giga Bombs, but we have flight, so nothing matters. Even though there's big holes everywhere, it opened up the secret room. Which was entirely according to plan. Whoops. Alright, once again, let's try this. This one actually has some enemies inside it, so that's nice. Again, I'm not sure what I expected from using the sun card in terms of being able to see where I have to go, but still, it is what it is. We get the 4.5 volt, which is always a good time. I'm guessing we're fighting that's like a 2-room boss room over there. I'm not 100% sure, but it certainly looks like it. That we might find like the tough twins or something like that. Mulligan, sure. Just give me a whole bunch of extra damage. I suppose I'm okay with that. There's a challenge room. I think there's a shop and some other icon. It might just be a shop icon. I'm actually not sure, but let's just go in this direction. Good things seem to be going in this direction for sure. And maybe... I guess it is kind of appropriate that we are getting a curse that is making it more difficult to see when our map is also making it more difficult to see anything. Great Gideon, fair enough. We have flight, it doesn't matter. I'd argue that the hardest thing about the Great Gideon is the fact that there's rocks in the middle of the room. And we don't have to worry about that right now, so that's all good. I guess this is also kind of a problem. I wouldn't mind having a little bit more movement speed. I wonder if the rocks actually kind of protect you from that sucking attack that he does, because it did seem quite potent when I was quite close to him there. I don't even know what hit me, but fair enough. It's all good. We don't need health where we're going. It's probably gonna be okay. We've done all this before. We got the mulligan. We got flies attacking the enemies. What else could you possibly need? Except from, well, I guess a little bit of health doesn't hurt. Pageant boy. I mean, I guess we might as well enter the... Yeah. Very cool. I'm genuinely not seeing what some of these things that are hitting me, but I guess the tear just shot me there. It doesn't matter. Let's just keep going. Can we get one floor without Curse of the Blind? I'm excited to find out, because so far... Okay, there we go. We don't have a map anymore. Prayer card could be good. This could also be interesting. I guess I'm just buying everything, yeah. Why not? Just gonna give you all my money as well. We're just gonna go with a full red heart build today, I think. Ace of clubs, that's good for a big room. Temperance. I mean, we do have a lot of red hearts. Plus it could give us a speed up, technically. Do I want to use the temperance machine? If this guy doesn't pay out soon, then we're not gonna get the item from it, at least. I guess I could use the temperance machine a little bit. There you go, blue map. Very good on a floor with no map. Very nice. Let's just not even deal with that champion. I don't want to. You ever see a champion ready to throw bones all throughout the room and you're just instantly like, no, I don't want to. I'm not interested in this. That's how I felt just then. I feel like the secret room probably isn't there because that enemy hit it, but I still want to try it. Okay, maybe he just doesn't open it all the time. I guess that's interesting information. I kind of figured that would actually just open it every single time it would sort of get close to hitting it, but fair enough, I suppose. I'll come back to you. I feel like that demon beggar could be interesting. Also kind of want to visit my shop in the hope that they have like a black candle or something for sale, because I'm getting pretty tired of curses. I'm getting pretty sick of not being able to see certain things. And admittedly, the map has not helped in that regard, but... also just not impressed by my item room so far. How to jump? At least it's part of the bookworm transformation, I guess, but that's really all that it got going on for it. Mr. Me... A little interesting for sure, especially if we're getting a devil deal every now and then, but I suppose the odds of a devil deal are fairly small at this stage. Doesn't stop it, obviously, as we've seen from the previous floor, but still, it... Yeah. Hey. It's all good. Maybe the next floor we won't be cursed. What a life that would be. Truly, I cannot imagine it, but perhaps it will be the day that it will finally happen. I, for one, cannot wait. Well, we got a 2. That rerolls the consumables in the room. So let's reroll that bomb and a heart into 2 bombs and an Emperor card. That's actually not a bad deal. Surprisingly good for a single room reroll. Ooh, and a bunch of money. Pretty happy about the stairway, I'd say, just how it's paying out so far. I definitely do not remember where the minecart area is, so that is a little bit of a worry. But other than that, things are looking pretty positive. I think it's just like right up there, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure we'll manage to find it. Does that give me more health than I lose? I forget how much damage this actually does. 1 full heart of damage. Also, it disappears. I thought it was effectively infinite, but that it would just deal damage to you every time, but I guess I misunderstood. Fair enough, I suppose. Health up. Good. Needed more red hearts. Good room with flight. And do I want to bother with the curse room? Probably not. I don't really have the health for it at this stage. Admittedly, I could probably get away with it. We'll see. Let's just do this first. If I use an Emperor card here, what actually happened? Because I assume... My body was gone for a second there. I assume that the Emperor card would just take you there to like the regular... Oh, wait. Never mind. I don't actually have my Emperor card available because you don't actually hold that in this place, right? My question has been sufficiently answered. I shall move on instead. There we go. Ooh, coin. Look at that. And people say this place is dangerous when there's 2 coins to be gotten. I'd say that makes it worthwhile. Also, this character, even though we don't have flight, we have a way to instantly destroy poops, and that alone makes the character quite powerful for this particular sequence, I suppose, as well. Poops and barrels and everything's just getting destroyed in a single swipe, thus making this place reasonably doable. Don't mind it. We have had a couple of situations where I took a little bit more accidental damage by underestimating things, so I can appreciate that. We have somehow accidentally created a small bridge there, so that worked out too. What a great life we're leading here today. Everything's just working out in a great way, and I can appreciate those moments. I don't think I've had this particular sequence of spikes before. It's actually surprisingly nasty because it does force you to actually deal with the creature there, which is new. Interesting. But let's just move on. There's not that many red hearts on the floor right now, I don't think, but I'm still pretty interested in playing with that demon beggar at the end, just because of our just sheer amount of red heart containers. Singe might change that, I suppose. Singe is usually quite good at making me take some extra damage that I don't want to take. He's just so swift. He's very, very swift is what he is. I mean, flight does help, admittedly, because the big holes, I feel, make this significantly more safe than it ordinarily is. Yeah, that... I suppose that does make things significantly easier. Fair enough. We get another angel room. We get sensor. That's not too bad. We have a full knife. Nah, I'm just gonna go. I could play with the demon beggar, but he's all the way back there, and I don't move that quickly. I just want to keep going. It looked like Isaac was happy with his present, so that's good enough for me. Genesis is there. Hmm. I wouldn't mind re-rolling my entire build, but it's more just... I don't know if it's like a good idea or anything, it's just that I like the appeal of it. And that alone is honestly good enough for me. Do I have any evil items? I have a little bit, I guess. I get a little bit of extra damage. I guess the main reason why I want to re-roll my whole build is because I don't have any damage. I just realized. I mean, I have the mulligan, I guess, but I think we're gonna use Genesis at the end of this floor. I don't hate that idea, because unless we get like something amazing here, I don't feel like this is actually a good build, I'm starting to realize. Ah, well. We'll see what we can make happen here. What's that trinket actually do? Treasure room and shop and shoal. There you go. Now we know. It's a good thing to know, I suppose. Button, button, button. Wow. Actually, all good buttons. That is probably the more surprising thing about that whole sequence. Oh, that made the thing go off its chain. That's interesting. Tower card should get us some health at least. I don't know why I'm expecting a secret room to be there, because even though the icons are being weird, at least I can tell where the secret room is. Just by the color of the room right there. At least with the super secret room. I don't know if I can tell with the regular one. I guess the blue map is a kind of nice thing to have. I have already blown up one, but nah. It's okay. It's all fine. Oof. I mean, these are some pretty solid items right here. I mean, I guess Eraser could be kind of okay for like an enemy, and then we'll just go back and get Genesis again. I should definitely pick up that thing right there. I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, I'll take that. I can live with no more portals on that floor. I also probably should look for like a big room, but consider the possibility that we do not instead. I'm not seeing any tinted rocks. I might be looking at it wrong, but quite frankly, I've looked enough. I'm gonna touch this for a minute, because there is 2 full red hearts waiting for us over there. And as such, we can spend some hearts on this. Never mind, we're good. It's just a bunch of free money, actually. And also speed up. I'm gonna miss having movement speed, I suppose, at the end of this when I use Genesis, because I'm predicting, this is my prediction right now, that we are not gonna get movement speed. But hopefully we can at least get a little bit of damage. If we could get a damage up, I'd be pretty okay with that. Like Sacred Heart, that'd be pretty acceptable. I do have a lot of red hearts, and especially if I use Genesis on this floor, that might actually be worthwhile. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, tempting. Tempting. Also, I thought I had BFF for some reason, but no, it's Hive Mind that I have, which does make my mulligan a lot better, admittedly. But I don't have BFF, so it's not like we're even losing that one. That would have been a nice item to get us this character, I suppose. Also, I'm confident that we can find our secret room with a little bit of effort, but it it is a bit much, isn't it? Are you a wizard? Nice. If I was a secret room, where would I be? Because the sacrifice room is like directly below here, kind of like a ways away, but it's there. So is it here? Yeah. I know how this map works. You might think that it just looks like a bunch of garbage, but no. This is readable. This is a very usable map for sure. There is a chance I may restart the game before I start recording the next run, but at the same time, this is a little bit of extra excitement that I've added to this whole situation, so I kind of appreciate it. I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna go full knife. Okay, up to that point. We're gonna go knife for a while and then until I get bored and then do that. Well, we did get the damage up at the very end of the day, but I still kind of want to use Genesis. We don't use Genesis enough. I will just play with the sacrifice room for a little bit here. To see if we can get like one more item out of the equation. Ooh, I do hope we don't lose a knife from this, but that would be a good learning experience if we do. Yeah, that's the kind of good quality choices that we're doing in these parts. Alright. 1 soul heart, then 7 troll bombs, blah blah blah. Genesis. Okay, the knife is still there, the key is still there, very good. Tower card, some money. We get Hive Mind back, so that's cool, I guess. We're gonna find one more shop. It could be good. Might be better than any of the others thing at least, so that's fair enough. With restock, it could be incredible actually, but I kind of like the treasure map. Oh, that's a choice. I kind of like you. BFF is just really powerful on Lilith. Fade Retro is fun. Swarm Protector is okay. Divine Intervention is not that interesting, but yeah, I like Fade Retro. Well, this is... wow. Talk about a choice that has no bad options. I mean, I guess I'll go for Godhead because it's incredible. Eden's Blessing's fun, but I also kind of like being alive. Not actually sure how Box of Friends works with this character, but probably pretty incredibly, I'd say. 100% Angel Room chance is obviously pretty much amazing. It's probably better than the other options there. That's just even more damage. We did get a lot of Angel Room items as well because of all the shenanigans. I'll take the speed up. I'll take you. I'll take... I took the syringe. Yeah, I did. I don't need batteries for anything. Not with Fade Retro, I suppose. Take you. Take the damage. I'm almost conjoined at this rate. That's even more health. Yeah, it's looking alright, isn't it? It's looking okay. Marbles could be fun. Angels dropping guaranteed items with what we got. That's fun. Yeah, this build became, I think, quite significantly stronger with this Genesis choice right here, so that's good. I will happily take that. How does this work with... it doesn't matter. It does not matter how that works. We're just gonna go on like this. This is fine. Oh, that has made the build quite significantly stronger for sure. I mean, we lost the stairway admittedly, but we gained so much damage. Look at that. That is destroying. Okay, that's nice. Oh god. Gotta watch out for the puzzle rooms though. You go over there. And you touch that one. Quickly get hit by a singular tier, and we will be on our way. Let's just quickly check this out. My consumable count is not great, admittedly, after all that, but fortunately, all the enemies are dying in one hit, so it really doesn't matter that much. I'd say those things compensate for each other at the end of the day. Godhead is also just always a good time. Godhead with tears spinning around me is an interesting time, because it's just gonna kill a lot of things. It's just really nice. I really appreciate it. Also, the fact that we got spun and movement speed, a lot of health, like, it's just a really, really good build now. What a time to be alive. I'd like to find one shop before we head out to the next floor, because I did get Keeper's Sack. And as such, I would like to get a few more stat ups, but I'd say we don't need them as much anymore. Look at that. Little bit of Fade Retro in there. Just to get those nice explosion effects as well. There's an item room somewhere adjacent to this place. Unfortunately, Genesis did not fix my map, but that's okay. I don't really want to risk getting soy milk now. Even with... I mean... Soy milk with... what's it called? Oh god, I'm not doing these rooms very well. Soy milk with Godhead is still pretty much amazing. Even with Godhead not being like super powerful, it is just a lot of tiers with the Godhead effect that you're shooting. which ends up, I think because Godhead deals like a fixed amount of damage pretty much, it just ends up being incredible. So yeah, it wouldn't actually be too bad either. I do miss Flight. Flight would be nice, but we do have a 100% chance of Angel Runes. So that does give us some decent odds. I do like that the Eraser is somehow still active, even though we got rid of our entire build there. So that is pretty good. A little bit of extra health wouldn't hurt either, actually. Converter could be fun. I'm tempted to buy the Broken Watch, but I feel like it's gonna mess me up. So I probably will not. How fun is Converter? Because I'm not gonna get any more Devil Deals. So realistically, red hearts are just bad. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, let's just go like this. It's all good. There we go. Yeah, I still stand behind my choice of Genesis right there. The fact that it picks items out of like pools you visited is just lovely. We could go with a little bit of extra damage, of course. We should destroy the Angel. And thus I will, because we do have the trinket that makes that a good choice, and it makes Dead Sea Scrolls not as horrendous. I'm gonna try it once. It's always a scary time to do it, but I wanted to do it, because I like being a little bit scared at times. There you go. I mean, the damage is so strong. Also, I think we have Wafer, right? So we're basically also just not gonna die. Yeah, we do have Wafer, so yeah, it does, like our health situation's fine. I'm pretty sure this removes everything, yeah. It's kind of cool to see an Angel Room with just darkness, I suppose. But let's move on. I miss my stairway, but I like the map because it makes me... I don't like this floor layout with this map, though. I was like, ah, now I know where to go, and then I look at the map, and it's like, well, it could be definitely one of two directions. I could count rooms, but quite frankly, this run is not about numbers. This run is about having a good time and reaching the end in a nice and safe manner. I need to get a bomb for that last angel statue that we're going to fight, but fortunately our mystery bag decided to give us a mystery bomb. And then we get 2 more bombs as well, so it wasn't as necessary. But still, I appreciate the mystery bag's attempt to make my life a little easier. Genuinely thought there wasn't a boss room because I was looking at the map again. But it's just not a good indicator of our current situation, map-wise. There you go. That's 3 more soul hearts and tear rate. That's the Seraphim transformation, so we got flight again. Lovely. That's the miter, so we're gonna get some more soul hearts. Sure, why not get some luck up as well, and let's be on our way to the final sequence of this run. There we go. Probably up. Ooh, there's a chest in this room, as you can tell by the map. Just look at the symbol. You'd think that would get old after like a certain part of the run, but it got old and then it came back again for me. I was tired of it because it was getting frustrating to not be able to tell where I was supposed to go, but then suddenly I realized that it was funny again, so it all worked out. It all worked out. Let's just shoot tears. We can just do this from a distance. Is this a better choice? I mean, with Hallowed Ground, it might actually be. I probably should at least dodge a little bit, but at the same time, I kind of enjoy just not having to worry about things so much at times. This is probably gonna get... Well, if Hallowed Ground was still there, this would probably get rid of it, I suppose. I do wonder which would be more effective with Godhead, if it would still just be the swooshing like this. Or if it just genuinely does not matter. I'm gonna use this for fun. Never get to use the Chariot card. I used Fade Retro in a poor way. That could have been used more effectively, but quite frankly, I was surprised to even see that there were little ghosts. I guess it was because of the ball? Also, these ghosts weren't exploding while they were off screen for some reason. Which is a little odd. I've very much checked out for this run already. At this point, like, my health is so strong, I'm just gonna let go of the analog stick and see what happens. Just attack for a while and see how much I can get away with here, because quite frankly, I don't think I actually physically need to dodge anything anymore. I just sort of attack in this direction with my... yeah. Oh, this was a mess, but whatever, it's fine. We have done it. We have unlocked the adoption papers, which is actually a pretty good trinket if you like the conjoined transformation. And we have, yeah, sure, this seems about right. We have done almost everything as Lilith now, just a beast remains. So, at some point in the future we'll do that, but for now, I'm just gonna call it a day. Everything's upside down in this run, and yeah, it's been good. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Next time we play, we'll do another run with a different character. And I hope to see y'all there. Bye-bye.